All right, let's open the file. We're running a full forensic autopsy on a scam that is hiding in plain sight, probably all over your Etsy feed. This is the takedown of Elena, the AI Sybil, a digital ghost in the machine.
Look, this isn't about professional jealousy. This is information someone doesn't want out there. What we're about to lay out is the entire playbook for a calculated deception. And yeah, you've been played. So you're going to want to pay very close attention.
So where do we even begin? Let's start with the biggest, most fundamental lie. Her face. This is the front door to the whole scam, the first handshake, and it is a complete and utter fabrication. That warm, inviting person you see, yeah, she doesn't exist. She was literally prompted into existence by Midjourney. Someone typed in a few keywords designed to build trust. Warm, spiritual glow, confident woman. And poof, out came this image. She isn't a person, she's a marketing asset. And when you actually look closer, I mean, really look, the whole illusion just falls apart. There are no pores, there's no pulse, no history behind those eyes. It's got that weirdly perfect AI sheen, you know? The teeth are a little too uniform. That twinkle in her eye, AI. The whole aura? It's all fake, rendered to get you to click buy. And that right there is the entire strategy. The goal was never, ever authenticity. It was to create an avatar so disarmingly sweet that you'd get scammed gently. So gently you wouldn't even see it coming. Okay, so her face is a lie, but the deception goes so much deeper. We're moving from a visual lie to something you can't argue with, the math. And trust me, if the fake photo didn't convince you, these numbers will. This is where the whole operation becomes completely laughable. So get this. Her shop claims she's done 24,000 readings in just 2 years. On the surface, you think, wow, she must be incredible, super in demand. But let's actually do the math on that. It breaks down to 33 readings a day. And I don't mean just Monday to Friday. I mean every single day. No weekends off, no holidays, no sick days, no burnout. That's a machine's pace. It's relentless. But it gets even more absurd. Let's be generous and say she works a 5.5-hour day. That gives her an average of just 10 minutes per reading. 10, to supposedly connect with someone's energy, interpret the cards, write out a personalized insight, and deliver it. Come on. So who operates like that? A prophet? A true intuitive guide? No way. A printer does that. This isn't a spiritual practice. It's an industrial production line, churning out product. Which leads us to the next logical question. How does this whole vending machine scam actually work? Let's pull back the curtain and take a look at the assembly line, shall we? Here's the so-called process. It's simple, it's repeatable, and it's completely soulless. A little video loop of shuffling cards for show. The same cards pulled over and over. Then an AI generates a wall of generic feel-good text. Slap it onto a pretty PDF template, hit send, and repeat. That's it. Let's be perfectly clear. This isn't intuition. This is emotional vending. You're not paying for guidance. You're putting a coin in a slot and you're getting a pre-packaged, canned response. So why on earth do people buy it? Because they're not actually buying truth. They're buying dopamine. They're paying for that quick, easy hit of, oh, he will come back, or see, I just need to trust my journey. It's a spiritual sugar high, and people are mistaking that temporary rush for a genuine awakening. But look, a scam this massive doesn't just operate in a vacuum. It needs an entire ecosystem that not only allows it to happen, but actually benefits from it. So let's talk about the platform that hosts her, and yeah, let's talk about the customers. I mean, why would Etsy ever shut this down? Just follow the money. We're talking about 360,000 euros in gross revenue. Etsy happily takes its 6.5% cut. That's over 23 grand for them. They have every financial incentive to keep pushing this machine to the top of their search results. And from the algorithm's point of view, she is the perfect seller. All those thousands of 5-star reviews, that's like crack cocaine for the system. She's open 24/7, she responds instantly, she's never late, never breaks. Of course she isn't. She's an automated system. This isn't a reader. It's a logistics manager who is really good with Canva Pro. And, you know, we have to be honest about the demand side of this whole equation. The people buying this stuff aren't looking for healing. They want hope. They don't want prophecy. They want a pre-packaged placebo.
They're actively choosing a comforting lie over a difficult truth, and that demand, that's the fuel that keeps this factory running.
Okay, so this next part is for all of you watching who are doing the real work. The ones who value authenticity, the ones who feel like you're being drowned out by all this noise. It is absolutely crucial that you understand you are not her competition. You're not even playing the same game. Let's break this down. She is a factory, scaling up like a McDonald's, pumping out emotional junk food. You are a forge, crafting something real and powerful, like a temple priest. She floods the market with cheap copies. You pierce through the noise with actual truth. They are different species. Do not compare your craft to her logistics.
Because here's the real cost. Here's what actually dies because of these factories. Your time, your voice, your truth. It makes authentic creators start to question themselves. Am I too slow? Am I too expensive? All because you're not spitting out PDFs like a popcorn machine. Her existence devalues real work. So you need to hold on to this distinction. Say it to yourself. Elena is a vending machine for hope. I am prophecy with a pulse. She's an algorithm. You are a living, breathing human with a soul. That is everything.
Yeah, the market is infected. But you're the antidote. So don't get discouraged. Don't dumb down your work. Recognize the enemy for exactly what it is, a machine, and go be unapologetically, powerfully human. Now go sharpen your sword.